Hello and welcome from Lucy the Bold and my fighter um, Valerie. So today's episode, I am going to show you. I've already shown you my main homestead in one of the previous videos, but what I want to do now is show you some of the other places that I built. So on the map, what we'll do is we'll go all the way up here into the Black Mire. So this is the tree where you have to kill the Volcoa settlement boss to get the drum. Because I have no idea why the bard has a drum that's being protected by, you know, them inside of the tree, but you got to do battle. And that tree's pretty big. So I have what is called the Blackmire Treehouse. So we'll get over there. Alright, I guess I can put my weapon away. So this is my treehouse, the inside of it. Fairly sparse. I haven't finished it yet, still gotta put a fireplace in. Put a few other things. You can tell its comfort level is only 35 at the moment. Little bedroom up here. You can sleep if you want, like a little bird in the nest. So, yeah, I got a really good view from up here. I call this the nosebleed section because, as you can see, way down there is the ground. And trust me when I say you really don't want to try to, oh yes, outdoor facilities, but you know, hey, you're probably 5, 6, 700 feet up in the air. You know, doesn't really concern you because no one's going to watch you when you're doing your thing. So, and of course, this is all red mist down below, certain death. It's a little patio porch. I've been working on a couple things, couple ideas, you know. Might even make this a launching pad out here on top of this big branch in between those forks for when that new area over there opens up. It looks like you should be able to fly into it. Nope, you certainly cannot. But if you look out this way between these two branches, you can see there is a fortress out there. And I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive those things are going to be jump challenges of some type, which I need to get better at my Spider-Man skills. But this is looking back at my treehouse fort. So still working on the chimney. You can see the chimney partially sticking up through the roof line there. And then I keep thinking that this part of the big tree here, that I am going to turn it into some type of large tree home with jut outs on it. Not the same as what I did the last time in my very first video ever, but close. And it'll have a patio that goes all the way around it. So that'll be nice. That other large tree over here beside me, that is where the Volcora live at inside of that tree. So you can kind of see the opening there on the side. Work in progress. But it's nice. It's a good place to spawn into if you're going to be going out in and around this area to get resources, because um, lots of foliage and bark. In fact, I mined this tree's outer skin when I was doing the Godzilla versus Fort Calvin. Um, but anyways, that's this place on the map. Lots of treasure chest, special spots for unlocking different recipes. Okay. The Sunken City, and then there's one there. And then the Hermit Camp. Snapjaw Tar Pits. Customized marker, that's another findable. And then one more findable here. And then there's a fallen tree, and if you come over through the tree, there's another dungeon area there. Alright, so now we are going over to my comfy cave B&B. So the Comfy Cave B&B was the second place I ever built. It almost became my main fortress, and I'm not really sure why I decided, that I was going to more or less abandon this place, but I still use it. I come over here to forage in this area because this is Fawn Song Cave Passage, Trade Outpost, and there's the Revelwood Fast Travel. So you can get to quite a few different places from where I'm located at. Let's go out front here. Another patio that I built. It does have a pretty view. And I am built into a mountain, literally. There is clay deposits around here. There's some amber deposits around here. There's a mine down there that I like to loot. So, nice balcony area. It's peaceful. So when you come in, I have a well right here where I can get water from. My kitchen. I have brought my NPCs over here before. Makes it easier when you're making stuff, to have them with you. Different look. I like the earthy look to it. I almost kept this entire back wall, this mountain interior, but I decided, to enclose it, make it look a little bit more homey, but I did leave, a lot still here as far as the mountain. That way you get that sense of, a little bit of a sense of being inside of a cave. Of course, the huntress would be stationed over here. Your workbench for repairing all your stuff when you come back. And then upstairs, Upstairs is still a little bit of a work in progress. But it's cozy. You know, you could have 4 people playing with you. Um, I could stick more beds out if I wanted. This is the bathroom. And you can see how far back in on the side of the mountain we are by looking through the windows. Little seating area. I visualize over here at some point having this be in bookcases. And then I do have a doorway here that goes out. So, yep, copper. Copper is all over this hillside. This is the looking back into the bathroom. And you can see up the hillside, which we're going to go up there here in a minute. I also have a walkway that goes all the way around this place. And this jut out is not a mistake. I actually put this in so you can double jump to get up there if you want. I also have steps for jumping to get up. And then right here, and I terraced this out a little bit, still need to do a little bit more work, but yeah, you can see the view is spectacular from up here. I can pretty much get to every place here from this locality with the advanced glider. Nice little workstation up here. I've got a few tools up here. You know, things that you really want to have in your house. You know, like, you know, fur drying and tanning. You know, for the hides. You know, you really don't want your smelters and your forges inside the home smoking it up. And being female in real life, you know, who wants to have a salt table in their family room? So I built this. It's nice. And you can see where I like to come and sit and look. It is a pretty view. And then we can go back down. This just takes me back down into the master bedroom area. See, my bed stuff. Alright, so we'll shut this door. I thought about putting a balcony outside of here so I could go out, you know, from the bedroom to look around if I wanted. Alright, so now we will go to my next place, which is out in the deserts. Right here, Desert Overlook. Okay, so this is the Kindle Waste Hollowed Halls. That's the Ocean's Heart, Weaver's Cottage, and the Sacrifice Hill. And you can see where I've been pressing the barriers of where I can get to and where I can't get to on the map. I love to explore, see how far I can get before I sit there and run into something that I can't get through. Okay, so we'll go over here to the Desert Overlook. Alright, so this is my Desert Overlook home. Nice little sitting area. Little greeting area. Nice fireplace. Since they fixed the bed, you know, I did put the king size bed in here. Originally it was just two of these polished wood beds in here. So I had to sacrifice a little bit. I suppose I could have stuck it upstairs. Nice little comfy kitchen. My bathroom. Nicely tucked away. And then we'll go upstairs here. Fully functioning. So, and then we'll go outside. Another great view. Let me shut the door here. That city that I'm looking at right there below me. Okay. So, that's this area. Now, when I first built this place, you could go pretty far out, but as you can see, now you can't. It used to be, oh, there's a little thin strip line over there. Let me see here if I use my bow. Like, right over that way. Yep, but right over there where that arrow just went to. That used to be the red line. It's actually encroached in quite a bit. I do have one character that is in a similar area. And her home has a huge trench that was furrowed into the ground around it. Now, this house, the mushroom is still there, and I'm not quite sure why, because you can see the cutout line. Right there. But on my other character, that mushroom that I have my garden on is gone. And I don't know if it's because I built a bridge over there to get to it, that it's still here. And there is a way to get down to the ground floor. But you can see, yep, the red line right here. You can kind of see my place this way. And then go through here, down the steps. Little patio area. I'll probably fill this all up with those little red flowers that are close to the ground. Not sure yet. So this is my homes. Now I wanted to show you guys, I think I may have done this once before in another video, but I want to show you guys a couple things while I'm out here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to leap off this edge. And we're going to come down around here and then free fall for a ways. He's always there. That bird is always there. Then we'll come in here. This is a truly wonderful place to loot. It's part of the reason why I put my home where I did. So you can see right there, it even got a nice little pathway for you. You just chop your way through, and a emerald chest, Shadowbane, got a few of those. But I love to break the barrels. There's another chest over here that I loot. Tons of iron in this cave. It's just crazy how much iron is in here. Well, sometimes there's something in the backside of this little wagon. I know I've said this before, but I really, really wish they would let us bring these wagons in for decoration purposes. And even the tents, you know, because that would be nice. Be able to pop a little tent up when you're out in the wilderness. Put your mattress or your sun lounger in it and then sleep, you know. Okay, so let me eat a little bit of food here. Only a fool takes on something that explodes without eating any food, especially anything that regenerates your life. Where's my, yep, there's my hammer. All right, now we're ready to rock and roll. And then for this guy, yeah, he does a lot of damage. But this is the reason why I came over here. Nice little silver chest. Okay, I want to show you guys while I'm at it. See here, we'll go back. Yeah, because I don't have a portal place. We're going to hit some of these other treasure chests. That way you guys can mark them on your maps. Alright, so we're going to go out this door. Okay, so on the top of that building right there is a gold treasure chest. So we're going to stop there first. But when I get over this thing, then I start dropping my altitude. You can see I've done this a couple times. Boom. Fang blade. Not a bad weapon. Alright. So now that we're here. Oops. Sorry. But right over there on the hill side is another chest that for whatever reason pretty much stays invisible. Another little sulfur mine down there below it. Yep, and it just sits out here in the open. And this is just a standard gold chest. The Shivering Skeins. Alright. Make sure that bird's not coming over here. Okay, so this is where we're at. The Hallowed Halls is pretty much below you, over that way. So now we're going to go over to another chest. We're going to go to this one here. So we're going to go to the Kindle Waste. Not that we aren't in the Kindle Waste, but we're going to go to the fast travel in the Kindle Waste to get to this treasure chest. Treasure chest. There are days when I tell you I just cannot speak if I wanted to. Alright, there's some bars. Let me put my bed down, because if it's daylight, maybe it needs a building area. This doesn't constitute as being a building? Okay then. Come out here along this ledge. Okay. There's nothing. I figured they would have something on top of some of these big tall, I call them mushrooms, people. I don't really know what else to call them. But anyways, they're big, huge outcrops. Alright. So we are going right there where that mist is at that I'm shooting towards, and where that little pillar is at, there's a hidden chest down there. So that is our next goal. Right where that red's at. Not the red down below, but the red up here at the top. Oh, I got some riffraff. This will only take a second. See that red break? That's because I'm breaking their shield and their armor. There's a mound of dirt here. You could dig all the way down through it to get to where you're going, but it's just as easy to come over here to the side, come in between these two, and there is ground right there. Just drop down onto it. The guillotine. It's a good blade. Now, if this wasn't shroud area here, you could actually walk out on top of this red stuff. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pick this stuff up. I never leave anything laying because it's all lootable, can all be broken down. Let me take care of these guys while I'm here. I'll show you what hammer time does. Thus, need I say more as to why I built a super tank? Okie dokie. You know what? I do need some... Pardon me, we'll get back on course here in just a second. Come over here. There we go. Block. Swing. Block. And dead. Now I did take a little bit of damage, but like I said, because of the foods I'm having and what I took as far as my skills, I healed back up very quickly. So, next thing we're going to go to, okay, so we're right here. Kindle Waste, Fast Travel, Shroud, Sun Temple, Ridgeback Mines. Alright, so the next place we're going to go to is over here. Alright, we have another Sun Temple. We have Deep Cut, Smothering Pit, and Flame Sanctuary. Now this one, I actually sat there and built this house. I did this for a good reason. There is a bird out here, one of those orange birds, and it will inevitably try to swoop down on you at some point. Okay, I need my pick. Right underneath here is a silver chest. Mid-ranged infernal wand. I'm going to switch out my pick for my axe. Alright, here is a sapphire chest. You can tell by the gems in it on the top. And then this tree here, not sure why, but it is actually shroud wood. So every time I come over here and loot, I pick up the shroud wood. Alright, so that's those chests. The other one I wanted to show you that's worthy to mention is here. This is the Nomad Highlands Fast Travel. It's this chest here. So if you zoom in, it's about that far away from it. There's the Northern Caravan Camp, Cradle of Dust, of Dusk, duh, and Draconic Vulture Nest. So we're going to go here. And then we're going to come out here. Okay, so let me use my bow so you can see right there. On that top is another chest, gold chest actually. So I've never done this at nighttime, so yeah, this could be interesting. Let me, because I've overshot this thing numerous times. Yay, I made it. Fowler's Boots. As far as I know of, this is the only chest on top of the pillars by the spires. Now there is one other lootable place, this Draconic Vulture Nest over here. I don't currently have any place set up beside it, but right below where those three vultures perch at on this ridge line is a dungeon. If you drop off into this little area here, you'll see some doors like right in here, and there's actually a little mini dungeon. It's not very big, and when I say mini, I mean mini. Set as a waypoint. Now, I don't have anything special set up, you know, not turned the difficulty down or nothing. This is just how badass this character is. I get my torch back out. But anyways, if I do this correctly, man, I wish it was daylight. Okay, so Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think. It's been so long since I've been over to it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to get to it in this video, but it's over there on that, I call it like a camelback. So we're still quite a ways from it. But anyways, you just drop down from where the birds are at. And the draconic vulture nest, and you'll see the doors down underneath of it. So, I think that's it for all the lootables and stuff, as far as the good ones. So we'll go back to my homestead. Teleport is running slow today. There we go. So, remember once again, I was saying that when you put down your flame shrine, make sure it's pointing in the direction that you want it to. So that way, because you'll come up on this spot right here where there's nothing at. So I like to be able to see into my house. I was working out in the barn before I started the video. That's the reason why that back door is open. But anyways, it's been a pleasure. I hope you guys were able to mark down those places. I hope my different builds, the B&B Comfy Cave, and the Desert Overlook, and the Blackmire Treehouse, give you guys some inspiration. When the new update comes out and stuff, I will do some exploration with you guys. But for now, that's it. Have a good day and keep watching, and make sure you hit the like button. I'm trying to really get a lot of subscribers. Thank you.